Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. So if you have logged in to Rise of Kingdoms in the last 24 hours, at least from the recording of this video, you might have noticed something a little bit different with the Wheel of Fortune. If you are a new player and you don't know what the Wheel of Fortune is, to sum it up very quickly, it is a very popular and long-lasting event in Rise of Kingdoms that comes around every second day of the Mightiest Governor event, and you use it to spend gems to get gold heads of your favorite commanders. Now, this has been a staple in the Rise of Kingdoms community for a long time, but it has actually changed, but for the better. And now I understand that it is another pay to win element to the game, but they actually just released the Fortune Shop. It did not change anything about the standard Wheel of Fortune that we know and love. You can still go ahead and spend gems to get your gold heads just as you would have in the old ways. Now, you just have the opportunity to do more. So we're going to go over how good this bundle actually is, should you buy it, and whether or not this value is one of the best in Rise of Kingdoms, which, surprise, it is. There's also a pretty massive new strategy that can come to play with the new redesign to Wheel of Fortune, so make sure to stick around until the end to figure out what that actually is. Well, how good is the bundle? Let's hop in game here and do a little bit of comparisons to other bundles that are in the game after I get a free 8 spot. Okay, unfortunate. It was close. It was close. No, but what a lot of people try to do is evaluate bundles based on the double gem value standard. And what is the double gem value standard? Well, if you go into your standard Lilith's shop, you can actually go into the gem store, and the very first time you buy this bundle, this 2,500 wagon of gems will actually be 50,000 gems. It's considered one of the best value bundles in the game, and you can only purchase it once. So generally, the rule of thumb for buying bundles is you want to get about that much value out of the bundles that you are purchasing. This is also why things like Daily Geared Up, maybe Coda, maybe the Egg Bundle, maybe some of the lower tier bundles aren't necessarily considered good value because they don't provide at least 50,000 gems worth of raw materials, resources, speed ups, etc. Well then, where does that leave this new bundle, the Spin to Win? Now, this is kind of ironic considering my KVK just happened and we were saying this term all the time because we actually spun the wheel for the star, which is, you know, equals part embarrassing, but also equal part tragic. But yeah, Spin to Win 5. So this essentially is a great value. You not only get a gold chest for your alliance, you not only get your standard VIP, you get speeds, you get 45 tickets, and you also get 25,000 gems. I thought personally that this bundle would be pretty much standard, even if the 25,000 gems were not included. That's how good I think this value is. So what is this actually worth? I value each spin ticket, obviously, exactly with what they cost up here up top. We have 5 for 3,600 gems, so each ticket costs about 720. Now, you could buy them all individually for about 800 after the first 2. I would not recommend that. Most people just buy them 5 at a time. So doing that quick math, which is not entirely fair because I have a calculator up on my screen, this is equal to 32,400 gems worth of ticket value alone. Ticket value alone. You add that with the 2,500 gems, now you're at 57,400 gems worth of value, and you are also getting speed ups. That is one of the top tier bundles in the game. A lot of people who play this game and spend at least at a mid to high level are actually spending their gems and their money on the Wheel of Fortune to get better commanders to increase their lineup. If you are a younger account, I think that this bundle is one of the highest value bundles for you outside of things like recharge events, as well as events like the team draw event, the camel event, and the Smithy specials event. Now, with all that said, do you buy the bundle? Is it like one of those crazy, insane high priorities? Well, that's kind of up to your account. I personally will not be buying this bundle because I have almost every single Cav commander maxed. I also have about 1,000 gold heads, so I'm not short by any means on sculptures for my open field lineup. So I would probably not play this event. In fact, I haven't max spun a Wheel of Fortune probably since Shajar came out, and that was even debatable if I should or should not have. I'm at the point in my account where the natural and passive gold head generation that I get actually keeps me up with the meta, but I understand that that's not the case for a lot of you. If you guys are out there now wondering if you should buy this bundle, I would say it is a great time to spend maybe the $5 and $10 bundle tiers, as well as maybe during a recharge event. It is definitely worth picking this up, even as a low spender, because the value is really, really, really insane. Speaking of value and future generations and investments, there is actually a tip, a massive tip that I hinted at earlier on in the video, and that is that you don't have to spend the tickets. That's right, we confirmed with VIP that you can go ahead and buy all of these tickets and then not spend them and then wait until the new commanders arrive in the Wheel of Fortune. That's right, you don't just have to wait for that one Wheel of Fortune max spin it. I believe it's like 186 times. If you want to save all of these tickets because you are low on gold heads and you just have tons and tons of Wheels of Fortunes building up, and then you can max the new commander on release. That's right, you're not going to be sucked to the standard 186 max attempts. There is no max anymore. It's just however many tickets you have. Now, you can only buy 60 per day, but that is from gems. You can buy these every single time and accumulate as many tickets as you possibly can. So if you are low on gold heads and you want to keep up with the meta and you find yourself falling behind, as mentioned earlier, this value is pretty high in your priority list, and I would strongly recommend it if it does fit within your budget, of course. And as a disclaimer, guys, I understand that this is a pay-to-win game. I understand that maybe adding more avenues for pay-to-win players to get a quote-unquote larger gap over the free-to-play and low-spender population. I understand. I think that them adding high-value bundles is actually better for the game than worse. It gives lower spenders the opportunity to catch up more. And look, the higher spenders aren't worrying about gold heads anyway, right? So I think that this really helps a large portion of the population. And yeah, you know what? Any high-value bundles in the game, I'm all for. I will never buy one of those Living Legend bundles or just raw gems outside of the double gem value, of course. And so like seeing stuff like this is cool in case that I do get behind one day on my investments and I can save all these tickets for the new and upcoming shiny and fancy new commanders, right? So if you did like the video, please go ahead and leave a comment down below and go ahead and give this video a like. I will probably be streaming this upcoming weekend and hope to see you guys there. If not, you guys have a great one wherever you are, and I see you around in the next one. Peace.